In total, I had 24 videos over 12 months, essentially bi-weekly uploads. If you look at this graph, however, you can see that there was no income in this half of the year, and that's because YouTube requires you to have 2,000 subscribers to be monetized. And this period is when I was gaining that initial audience. $634.39 is what I made with a little over 3,000 subscribers in 2021. So if I was to extrapolate out my earnings for next year, if I gained no subscribers from today onward, I can reasonably expect to double this amount because I'll be earning revenue for the entire year and not just half of it. But I assume I won't stay completely stagnant with my subscriber count. I assume it will go upwards in some capacity, so I'll probably likely make a good amount more than this 1,200 figure. But YouTube pays me much more than just monetarily. Making YouTube videos has paid off in large amounts in exposure. YouTube clearly isn't my job. I'm not living off of $600 this year, but viewers have reached out to offer me work in editing, motion graphics, and cinematography after watching my videos and enjoying some type of value that they got from it for free. I have my email in the description of every video I upload. The vast majority of emails I get go nowhere. It's usually entry-level camera accessories from brands I've never heard of, but some cold emails I get have led to exciting opportunities. Most notably among them has been getting subscribed to by and then eventually freelancing for one of my favorite YouTubers for many years, Matt Diavella. I noticed his name pop up on recent subscribers about 3 months into making YouTube videos. I had recently applied for an editing position with his company, Slow Growth. He ended up hiring other full-time people for his team, but when he was in a pinch a couple times this year, he did reach out for me to freelance edit for him on a couple of projects. I think a big reason why he decided to hire me versus all of the other editors that would have liked to work for him is because he had already enjoyed my videos on the C70, a camera which he also recently purchased and happened to be watching YouTube content on. So in 2022, I will continue to work on this YouTube channel, not just because it's clearly fun as hell to make videos, as you all know, but because it's turning into a decent way to grow my business, which I thought might happen, but I didn't expect it to happen so soon. When I first started making videos about cameras on YouTube, I pictured myself kind of talking to a slightly greener version of myself, a younger me that hadn't been fortunate enough to have the early jobs I did where I learned everything I've learned about the business. But looking into the analytics, that's not really the case. I'm actually talking to mostly my peers, and then after that, people older than me. I guess it does make sense when I think about it because I'm not reviewing entry-level camera gear or teaching 101 basics. For the most part, I'm discussing the intricacies of mid-tier cinema cameras. So I can see how most people interested in that are somewhat more experienced. It's just kind of funny to think about what my expectations were and then what the reality is when you look at the data. Also, it's kind of horrifying to see my gender breakdown. I'm pretty sure my girlfriend and my mom are the majority of this little blue line. Hopefully this video gets at least 1,000 views in the first day or two, so I don't feel like a total fraud bragging about how YouTube is really working out for me in a video that nobody watches. But either way, I'm gonna keep chugging along. Again, thank you for subscribing or just watching this time. Maybe consider subscribing, and have a good new year. I'll see you in 2022.